What's good, YouTube? It's RPU here, back again with another video. And the lesson of today's video is never depend on the government. Never, ever depend on the government. Because in the time when you really need them, they're not going to be there for you. If they don't outright screw you over. I mean, look at Joe Biden and his supposed student loan debt cancellation. Joe Biden is out here playing with the student loan debt cancellation. I don't think he's going to make any significant debt cancellation across the board. You know, he's going around canceling the student loan debt of people who went to private institutions. He's not canceling the debt of anybody who went to public schools or who have, federally backed student loans. If you're going to cancel $10,000 of student debt, then do it. Don't be out here playing, getting people's hopes up for votes. It's really sickening what these people do. Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, playing with people's emotions, man. Getting people riled up because of the midterms. I really don't think they're gonna cancel student debt for people across the board. I really think he's playing out here. That's why I say don't depend on the government. Like I wasn't depending on the government to pay off my student loans. I'm still going to be making payments. It would be nice to have $10,000 knocked off or to have it canceled. But what I'm saying is don't be out here telling people you're going to do it and not do it, He was supposed to make an announcement of the week of May 9th regarding student loans. He's supposedly had the plan set up, and then Buffalo happened, and then the place in Texas happened, right? And then when he comes back around and he cancels the debt of these people who went to this private institution, that's cool. That's cool for them, But what about the people who went to public schools? It would be nice to have some student loan debt cancellation, but at the end of the day, you can't depend on them for student loan debt cancellation. Don't depend on the government because they are dragging their feet and they're playing games. Another reason why I say don't depend on the government is because of how slow the IRS has been when it comes to people's tax returns. Like they're backed up. Like they said they have millions of tax returns backed up now. And I was expecting a refund. Right? I filed my taxes in April. We're in June now. Right? But I filed my taxes in April. And then I had to wait for them to receive it. You can check that on the IRS website, the Where's My Refund? So I had to wait for them to receive it. And then I called, a week went by, and I had to call the tax place, and it came back that, I needed an additional form for my health insurance. So I submitted that. Then I had to wait another week. Right? And then check the IRS website. Finally said they had received it, right? It had this little gold bar. And it had said it received. And they said it takes 21 days for your tax return to process and to be refunded to you. Right? So I'm waiting. Then I checked the website. The gold bar is gone. And it just says, your application is being processed. You'll be notified when it's approved. No due date or nothing. And it's been like that ever since. Right? And so I don't know when I'm getting it back. And I just got a letter from them last week saying that they wanted me to verify my identity because now, like, a lot of people have been defrauding the IRS, and so they're verifying people's identities. And now, after I did that, they're saying that it could take up to 9 more weeks before I get my tax refund. 9 more weeks. If I would have been depending on that money, I would have been screwed. Like, luckily, I still have a job, but there's people who probably have thousands of dollars, that they were getting, because they have dependents and stuff, and were probably really needing that money. And that money is delayed to them because the IRS is backed up. I almost messed myself up because I was really thinking I was going to get this money, in 21 days or whatever. I was going to pay my crypto loan up front and then wait for my tax return to pay my bills. Luckily, I didn't do that. Something just told me, just go ahead, pay off your bills, wait. You're going to pay it off anyway. Just wait. Have some patience. It took me an extra month, but I got the crypto loan paid off myself. But I still haven't gotten my tax return. And they said it could take up to 9 more weeks for me to get it. But starting June 1st, they're going to be adding interest to people who still haven't received their tax returns. But it's like, what good does 5% do if you have to pay immediate bills right now? That's why I say never depend on the system. Because when you really need them, they're not going to be there for you, They're backed up. They're just holding on to people's refunds or whatever the case may be. And they're not there for you when you need them, man. Luckily, I didn't need that money. I just had to wait a little longer, have some patience. But the moral of the story is never depend on them. Have you gotten your tax return? If you had a tax return, have you had any delays? Let me know in the comments. This is RPU, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.